In this video, I will guide you through some very simple movements. They are very hard and they are actually quite demanding, but follow along and try as good as you can to follow my lead and take the pauses that you need. I guess most of you will not be able to just sit in the squat for these 10 minutes and follow along, so just stand up, stretch your legs if you need it, and then just enjoy it.
Welcome to this short and sweet little follow along session from a squat position. So what are we gonna do? It's gonna start like hips width apart. You can adjust depending on what feels the best for you, and then we're gonna put the hands together in this prayer position, and here we're just gonna start pushing the knees out with the elbows here to mobilize, open up the hips, the pelvic area, and at the same time try to see if you can push the chest up. I'm just gonna go here, nice slow movements. You can keep a short pause when you're out here, and of course the elbows push the knees out, but you can also do it with the hip muscles, so try to engage the hip muscle at the same time, so you're keeping it not only passive but also active, so you get the rotation component from the hip socket. And try to remain tall, lift the chest up. And if you're really struggling with this, you can put something under your heels and just follow along from this position. So you find like a yoga mat or something, you roll up, a towel, something, and you can follow along and be a little more comfortable in this position if you can't get the heels down. Yeah. So from here we're gonna extend the arms, keeping the palms together. Extend the arms over the head and come down again. So this is really a lot working on the flexibility component. And if you're stiff here, you're gonna feel it as a kind of a strength exercise also. So I got this movement from yoga. And yeah, it's great to open up the back, elongate the back muscles and the vertebrae, and regaining that natural human flexibility we all were born with. And I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but it's kind of a struggle for me coming up the last part here, feeling stiff, and the muscles are working in this end range position. And maybe you can see it in my facial expression also, but I'm gonna take one more here and come down. So from here we're gonna relax the arms a little bit, and we're gonna work with the knee. Try to go down, see if you can touch the floor. Here you want to check that you press the buttock down on the heel, so the sit bone are in contact with the heel, and the knee, if possible, if you have the mobility, you will extend it all the way down to the floor. The big toe joint, you can do this in bare feet also, and the big toe joint, you want this like 90-degree position, so you want to bend be able to bend, ideally you want to be able to bend your big toe 90 degrees to really display the natural function, the natural capability of the joint. And if you can't do this yet, work up to it slowly, and just maybe you will go from here, and over time you can get the knee down, you can sit all the way down, and you will be open in this part of the foot and the joint, the big toe. But if you're not used to this from yoga or from martial arts, you will have, like me, a journey ahead of you. I couldn't certainly not do this. I had like a meniscus injury in my knee and couldn't bend my knee all the way. My toes and my feet were very stiff. My hips were stiff. So gonna take a couple more here. So I'm just saying that to encourage you. It's a process. It's a process. So it will take some time. But I believe in you. I believe in the adaptation. That if we expose the body will adapt to the stimuli, and it will open up again for more strength, more mobility in these positions. Yeah. Okay, so here I'm gonna grab around the ankle, and I'm gonna put this shoulder all the way down as far as I can go, leaning on to this leg, and then from here I'm gonna open up as big, as wide, as high as possible, and I'm gonna come down again, close, rotate up, open, look, and look after the index finger, really rotating all the way from down here, from the lower back, rotating up, opening up, all the way up to the thoracic spine, and get the neck open up. And maybe you will feel it cramping in the leg muscles, depending on your level of openness in the body. Yeah, we can also work with the breath. So it's exhale here, inhale when you come up. Exhale. Inhale. So the other side, grab the angle, shoulder down, try to like be compact here, and then open up. Exhale, open, inhale. Inhale, when you open, look up, and see if you can get it stretch all the way down from the lower back, all the way stretched out, up to the shoulder, up through the arm, and reach up to the sky. And the last one here. So now we have been compressing in the squat a long time. We're gonna try to stretch the leg a little bit here. So grab onto the knees, the shins, the ankles, the toes, whatever feels comfortable for you, and then come up and down, and open up the back chain, the posterior chain. See if it's here, you can work here, it's okay. Or if you have the flexibility, you can put the hands flat on the floor. Doesn't really matter. It's just a display of your level of flexibility. What matters most is the movement, opening up, closing, and really feeling all the work you have put in. Now loosening up, getting the blood flow back again, down into the legs, into the feet. Okay, so that was it for this short little follow along. I hope you liked and enjoyed it, and was able to follow along. If not, you're gonna press replay and then join me on this one. It's fantastic movements to open up the body and just get a little movement snack and loosening up all this who tend to get very stiff from our lifestyle. So if if that's you, you will gain a lot of valuable nutrition from these movements. So it will nourish your joints and your ligaments and strengthen your muscle and connective tissue and lengthen the muscles, so opening up the joints. And if you are curious, you can subscribe, and I will see you in the next video where I share more of my experience and my learnings from diving deep into the movement and all different fields, from physiotherapy to yoga to strength training, martial arts, dance. So follow along, and see you.